have like 20 minutes before I have to leave. I have to take my niece to school today. I'm trying to like make this concealer. I'm trying to make it myself by mixing a very light color with my color. I don't know if this works, and I don't know if this is what makeup influencers do because I don't watch makeup influencers. If it so happens to come across my page while I'm doom scrolling, you know, I'll heed that advice, but we'll see. This is a very awkward video because like normally my dog is in the bathroom with my daughter. Oh god, this doesn't even look right. Oh well, I don't care. But my daughter's in there pooping, so she doesn't typically like the dog in there with her. So she's sitting here staring at me, thinking I'm talking to her, but I guess technically talking to myself on camera. You ever have like a moment, like a human moment, where you just kind of realize that like the things that we do that's normal is like absurd? Like the other night when I was at my nephew's basketball game, I found it weird that we clap, and it's with. And let me explain. Like, it's like if something is done in front of us that we like, whether it be a concert, whether it be, a basketball game for this matter, yes. But whether it be a basketball game or not or whatnot, we enjoy something. So us as humans, we clap like, yay! I approve this. Clap, 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 clap. I'm not gonna clap right now because I'm in a hurry. But for approval, we clap. And I was sitting there like laughing, and my sister was like, "What's so funny?" And I was like, "Do you ever find?" And of course, like normal things, normal person would probably keep it to themselves, their weirdness. But it's me, for fuck's sakes. Like everyone, my weirdness is exposed for everybody. I was like, "You don't find it strange that like things that we approve, we just like make noise with our hands?" And she kind of laughed. She kind of chuckled, but you know, my sister's not a weird one. She likes to be like not like she doesn't like being like everybody else, but you know, she isn't weird like me or a nerd. But I had one of it was one of those moments. I don't even know where I was going with this, and why I'm even talking about. Wait, what were we talking about? I don't know. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I guess if it was important, I'd remember it. Yesterday, though, I don't know if I like this. It'll probably end up like better than my normal concealer. And if it ends up better than my normal concealer, I won't be buying concealer today when I go into Ulta. I hate going there because I spend too much money. And I don't even think you know what? I didn't used to spend too much money at Ulta. And it isn't like I'm buying all this makeup. It's just that shit's getting expensive. It's just like face wash I buy my face wash there. Um, and stuff that I typically need for the girls. I have a house full of girls, and that's the downside of having a house full of women, young women, is that, yeah, these little baby bitches can shop. And them being teenagers, so of course they still give a shit about their looks and impressing people. So, of course, like, you know, who am I to deny these beautiful children? I guess the person that's spending the money, huh? Anyways, yesterday at work, my boss hasn't been at work. My boss hasn't been at work for like, I don't know. I'm not gonna complain because Hey, it's his company. If I had a fucking company, a successful construction business, I doubt if my black ass would show up every day too. Or he might be, doing different, he might be walking different job sites to see how his business, oh shit, seeing how his business is doing. And, whatever. Being in the office sucks. Or maybe he's just sleeping in. I don't blame him. I fucking want to sleep in. Speaking of sleeping in, and I promise I'll come back to, it's not going to be a full circle. This is just off topic because that's how my brain is working. This morning I woke up with a crash out spirit. And the crash out spirit is the motherfucker who says, "Go back to sleep. Call in for work. Don't go." A crash out spirit was very strong. That motherfucker was talking, and I was about to consider it. Like, you know what? But what am I gonna come home to do? Well, literally, I guess it will be full circle. Like, what am I gonna be home doing? Which there's a lot that I can't be doing. I feel like I haven't, now that I'm back in working in an office. I feel like I don't have time to like do shit that I usually would do at home, and that would be like doing laundry, you know, fucking cleaning. I feel like it's all stuck on the weekend, and that like friends will be calling like wanting to do shit on the weekend. I don't, I'm out of the house all day, regardless if I work 5 minutes away. I'm out of the house all fucking day. Well, I don't fucking want to do anything. I want to be home. Know what all my money is spent on? Fucking rent. So I want to use that bit. Like, that's what I want to. I want to be able to like be home and like enjoy the fruits of my labor. Anyway, so yesterday I did hard. My boss hasn't been in the office. Okay, so he hasn't been in office all week. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. Thank God it's fucking Thursday. My God. Um. So I haven't been doing much at work. I'll do like literally like an hour's worth of work, and I'm on TikTok all day. Or yeah, this concealer doesn't work. I don't like it. This homemade concealer, too white, and it does not flatter my undertones at all. It makes me look ashy, like an ashy black bitch. Anyways, um, I didn't do shit. I was on TikTok all day, made a few TikToks, and then watched this movie on YouTube. Um, I took a lunch, came home to thaw some meat from the fridge, played with the puppy, and then back to work and went home. I don't do shit. And if his ass ain't at work today, it's gonna be just like tomorrow. So this was really the main reason why I'm going into work. And the crazy thing is, this is the first job I've ever worked at that doesn't have direct deposit. So like I haven't had a physical check in years. And then I would start working at this company. My eyebrows look amazing today. Matching ish, maybe. Um, there's no check and direct deposit, and that's fucking strange. But it is also a smaller company. So, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason why there's no direct deposit. Um, I'm not complaining. One day, I had like all these checks. I had like 4 checks just stacked, and I just didn't, I don't like how my bank will hold your shit. Like, don't hold my fucking money. And like what, so I wanted to physically go into this bank and get the money, and they were trying to sell me like a motherfucker. They was like, "Oh, don't you want to open a bank account?" And mind you, I had so many bank accounts once upon a time. And once upon a time, I mean like a few months ago, maybe last month. Um, I have Bank of America, Wells Fargo, my credit union, Capital One, Chase. Why? I don't know, because they'll be like, hey, open a bank account with us, get a good deal. And I'm like, hell yeah. You know, open a bank account with us and get $400. And I'm going to open a bank account. Because you know what? Yeah, I need another bank account. And then I'm realizing, like, this shit is stupid because they charge you all, if unless you're doing direct deposits, which I do, but I lose track. I start losing track of money. And yeah, I had to go. I had to go. What time is it? Look at me doing good on time. Doing fucking amazing on time. But yeah, I don't know. I need to like. Why does every day feel like I'm just like losing my mind and I never have my shit together? Because I don't. Who has their shit together these days? I need a napkin. Grab this napkin out of the trash because I need to wipe this shit off. Maybe if it had like a little bit of red in the concealer, I'd feel better. And you really can't tell on camera, but I can tell in that fucking mirror. I fucking see you, bitch. Today is not a day to come home after work because it's Ulta day, meaning eyebrows and waxes for the girls. And was that volunteer thing after work for my niece? Oh, yes, before I go and get dressed. It was the gummies that are making my stomach hurt. Because this is the second day in a row that last night was the second night in a row that I did not have a gummy, but my fucking stomach felt okay these last 2 nights. So I think either I need a different brand or a bitch needs to start making her own gummies or just quit. No, definitely not going to quit. But it was a nice thought. It actually was a nice thought. And I quit for a month. And then I went back. Maybe I quit for like 3 weeks. Maybe less. I don't fucking know. I did quit and then came swiftly back to gummies. I was like, oh, hell no. I'm going to be somewhat uncomfortable on this sinking ship. I'm going to be very comfortable. Thanks. I'm sober? For what? You're lucky I don't drink alcohol. I don't fucking drink alcohol. So don't take away my legal substance. I have a legal right in this state to take my edible. Don't fucking take that away from me. Anyways, I hope everyone's day is filled with magic.